And also on 7 this morning, a former Florida Department of Health employee sharing her story and video after police raided her Tallahassee home. She was fired after she says she refused to manipulate COVID-19 data on the state's website. And now, as 7's Jeff Lennox reports, she's being accused of a hack attack.
Come outside. Outside.
Who else is in the house, ma'am?
The Monday morning raid seen here on this home surveillance video. In it, you can see former Florida Department of Health employee Rebecca Jones answer the door of her Tallahassee home.
2 children and my husband.
Where's your husband?
With her hands up, federal agents move in.
The first time I was asked to do something improper was in April.
That's Rebecca Jones back in May after she was fired. At the time, Jones claimed she was ousted for refusing to manipulate COVID-19 related data.
I was told that specifically, and this is a quote, we can't tell Jackson and Franklin County that they can't reopen, but Broward and Miami-Dade can.
Jones reportedly helped manage the state's popular COVID-19 website. She says she was let go when she wouldn't change data to be more favorable towards Florida's reopening plans. Since then, she has created a competing website that taps into state coronavirus data. When pressed on her termination earlier in the year, Governor Ron DeSantis called her credibility into question.
She's being charged with cyber stalking and cyber sexual harassment.
Come down the stairs now.
Back to Monday's raid. On Twitter, Jones posted the 29-second video and a series of tweets. In one tweet, she says, "They took my phone and the computer I use every day to post the case numbers in Florida and school cases for the entire country. They took evidence of corruption at the state level. They claimed it was about a security breach. This was DeSantis. He sent the Gestapo." The Florida Department of Law Enforcement claims it started investigating Jones back in early November regarding unauthorized access to a Department of Health messaging system, which is part of an emergency alert system to be used for emergencies only. Agents believe someone at the residence on Centerville Court illegally accessed the system. Jones says during the raid, agents had their guns drawn on her family, including her kids. She talked about the raid on CNN late Monday night.
I haven't had access to any systems at DOH for over 6 months. I'm not a hacker. As the governor pointed out many months ago, I'm not that tech savvy.
Agents, though, say they entered 20 minutes after Jones refused to answer the door or take their phone calls. While Jones has alleged wrongdoing by the state for months now, the governor standing by the website saying all data is available and transparent.
Any insinuation otherwise is just typical partisan narrative trying to be spun.
The Florida Department of Law Enforcement amended their statement to say no guns were pointed at people inside of Rebecca Jones' house. No word yet if any charges will be filed against her in this investigation. In the Plex, Jeff Lennox, Today in Florida.